morning everyone, this is Mohan Kumar meeting you through Bravos. Today we are going to learn Speed Max. Speed Max, what do you mean by Speed Max? They have different names called calculation tricks, or you can call it as Vedic mathematics. What do you mean by Vedic mathematics there? Vedic mathematics is nothing but the mathematical calculations that was followed during the Vedic period, which is Indian tradition actually. Okay. It is not conventional method that we use through the British one. This is completely different and it helps you to solve the mathematical problems faster. The calculation will be faster compared to the normal method that we are using in the day-to-day life. Okay. There are lots and lots of tricks that you might have come across through YouTube or through some other channels, because people who are preparing always go through the other channels to find tricks. So in this video what I am going to deliver is that I will not be delivering every tricks that are available in this Vedic mathematics or Speed Max, because it is unnecessary to learn every tricks there, because based on the experience I am talking about this, that one cannot perform or remember every tricks that he has learned through Speed Max unless the person he is going to teach someone, or else it is useless because they cannot use things while they are in a hurry. A question is given with 1 minute of time and the person should complete the question within a minute. In that case, remembering every tricks is not going to be possible, because your brain gets confused in that moment and you will be like, what to do? So what I am going to do today is I am going to give you tricks which are only of 7 to 8 in number, which are actually useful and needed and can be found in most of the questions. In upcoming every topics you will find these tricks applied again and again and again and again. So I am going to give you the tricks which are actually needed and which is repeated more and more in a question to solve. Remember, this is not a topic, it is only the calculation trick that it is going to help you to solve a mathematical problem without taking a calculator. So first we will learn a trick which is going to be very, very useful. But before learning the tricks, we are going to learn 4 things that are interconnected between each other. Fine. So let us learn that first. Now you can see the screen that I have written 4 things. One is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. These are the 4 basic calculations that we will be performing while doing a mathematical calculations. These 4 are interconnected. So using this interconnection we are going to solve certain tricks. So for that, first we have to learn addition and subtraction first. So addition and subtraction, you people might think that it is very easy to solve. But here the problem is we are going to learn addition and subtraction without taking pen or paper. That makes it difficult. To do a mental calculation, people will get struggle because we are addicted to paper, or we have been practiced with only paper, or nowadays we have scientific calculators and calculators to help you people there. So in that case, how can I do mental calculations in addition and subtraction? Adding 5 and 5 is easy, that doesn't matter. But adding a complex number like 3-digit number to a 3-digit number or a 2-digit number, we take a little bit of time. Here even 5 to 10 seconds matter, because the entire question is given with 1 minute or more than 1 minute, like 1.5 minutes. So in that case what we have to do is we have to be precise and faster. For example, how to do addition in mental mathematics. It's very basic. Let's take a number 65 and 17. Now adding these 2 numbers in mind might look difficult, not difficult, little bit time consuming, but still we can do it faster. How to do it? Either you have to simplify this number or this number. What do you mean by simplification? I'll say you have to split the numbers accordingly so that your addition will become faster. So adding 65 plus 17, I am not going to add 5 and 7, put 2 here, I am going to take carry. No, not that. Okay. When I hear the number or see the number, what I will do is I split the numbers or simplify the numbers where I will have something easy to do. Adding these 2 digits is not going to be very difficult, because I will be getting 12 in the case, so it is becoming 82. Okay. You might see the process is very big, but when you practice this continuously, okay, I mean you have to practice this continuously in your mind for each and every problem. This takes only half 2, like you can say 1 or 2 seconds mostly. Okay. For example, let's take 256 plus 81. You might think this is very big, but this is not going to be big at all. What you have to do is split the numbers 250 plus 80, 6 plus 1. This will help you faster. Let me show you how it is done. The answer is 337. That's all. But if you do this with your normal mathematics, it takes a little bit of time. While you are doing mental mathematics, the thing is you have to split the numbers according to your convenience. That's the matter. Some people might think different, some people might think in another way. Okay. Based on your convenience, split the number, add them, then your addition will be faster. So this is what I'm going to give you for addition. The easiest way to add. And you need lots and lots of practice before going for multiplication. Okay. You have to add more and subtract more. Now let us see subtraction. Subtraction is... So now let us learn subtraction. Subtraction can be done easily if the numbers are not having any borrowing problem. Like example, 39 minus 18. This gives you 21 as your answer because there is no problem that I have to borrow this. Let's take 33 minus 19. Now this is a complicated part because my brain goes for borrowing. Instead of borrowing, what I can do is split the numbers and find it. So I'll take it as 30 minus 19, then I'll keep the remaining 3 here. 30 minus 19 is nothing but 11 plus 3 becomes 24. This is your answer. So my mental calculation of subtraction is a little bit complicated unless you practice this method. Okay. So what I have done here is I have converted a number which is easy to subtract. So it is nearly 20 minus 1, so it is 11, and I have 3 to be added here. So 11 plus 3 is going to be 24. Okay. So again, in subtraction, what I am doing is I am adding things. That's the reason I told them addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, they are interconnected while calculating faster. Okay. Likewise, you have to calculate. Again, I am saying this method will never be induced into you unless you have practiced for n number of times. I am practicing this method for a long period, and you have to practice the same thing in your mind, so it helps you to do it faster. Unless you practice, there is no way that you could perform subtraction this faster. This is the only way that you can subtract faster. Fine? Okay. And mostly don't worry that you will not get a number which is of 3 to 4 digits and 5 digits to subtract there. So in applied mathematics, most of the questions you will be getting numbers where you have to subtract at least. Okay. So practicing this subtraction in your mind, it will help you to do faster calculation. Now, the next trick is, we don't have multiple, like division, we have the trick called divisibility rule. It comes under a separate topic. So today we will not be learning that in division. We will stop with multiplication tricks. There are numerous multiplication tricks, but what I am going to deliver here is only few that are actually needed to solve in an examination. So we will learn the multiplication tricks. So what we are going to learn right now in multiplication is the first trick, multiplying a number by 11. What? Multiplying a number by 11, a random number. You might think that, but this 11, multiplying a number by 11 can be found in multiple places. When you are going to apply this in a question, you will be getting like you will be multiplying a number by 55 or 88, like for 4 into 88. Okay. What you can do is, you can split the number as 4 into 8 into 11. That will help you to do faster calculation there. Okay. I will show you how it is done. Okay. So let us multiply a number by 11. First, I will take a random number like 78. It looks complicated, by 11. So 78 by 11 is what I am going to do. The answer is 858. See, it took nearly 3 to 4 seconds for me to write the answer. The reason is, I have been practicing this for a long time and it is not a big deal at all. To reduce the time in calculation, the first thing needed is practice. Unless you practice, there is no way that you can perform a calculation like this faster. So 78 into 11 is 858. You can check it if you want through calculator. Now I'll reveal how it is done. So first thing is 78 into 11. The trick is, first write out the number which is there because it is 8 into 1. And obviously you will have the third digit number because it is 7 into 10. Okay, so if I split this 11, it is going to be 10 plus 1. So I am going to multiply this 70 with 10 again, or you can say 1, and that's why I have to write this 7 here. But the problem is, we have these two here. When I add them, what I'll get is 7 plus 8 is 15. So I'll take the unit digit, which is nothing but the ones place, and I'll write it here. What I'll do with this 1 is, I'll add this 1 to this 7, so the 7 becomes 8. Now, in this multiplication, what I have done is addition. Again, I'm saying that interconnection. Okay. This process might look big. I'll give you a few examples to make you understand how it is done. Let's take a smaller number, 23 into 11. Now 3 comes directly here, 2 comes directly here, 2 plus 3 is nothing but 5. The answer is 253. So this 253 is very easy because there is no carry when I am adding these two numbers. If I take 68, now I have carry between these two numbers. Before learning this carry, let's learn something. 9 plus 9. 9 plus 9 is always 18 and your carry is 1, which means the highest carry that you can get when you add two highest single digit number is 1. So adding 1 to a number is nothing but the next number. So with that possibility, what I am going to do is I am going to simplify it. So what I will do right now is 8 will be here. I'll add it, I'll get 4. See, addition is faster because I do know 8 plus 6 is 14. Okay. And next number will be 7. Because I know there is going to be a carry and it is obviously 1. So 6 becomes 7. Now let's take 98 into 11. So 8, when you add what you'll get is 7, 10. So the entire thing becomes easy for you. It takes only 2 to 3 seconds to multiply a number by 11. See, right now I am giving you tricks only based on 2-digit number, but multiplying a number by 11 can be done for any digit number. So let's check with the 3-digit number now. Let us erase this thing and I'll show you with the 3-digit number. So let's take a 3-digit number without carry and with carry. This is not going to give me a carry and this is obviously going to give me a carry. Okay. So let's take 343. The answer will be 3773. See, this is very easy because 3 is going to be here. Adding 4 plus 3 will become 7. Next step is add 3 plus 4 becomes 7. And this 3 should be written here because there is no carry. Directly I have written 3773. Now, let us multiply 789 by 11. Okay. Now, 9 will be there. When I add 8 and 9, I am going to get 17. When I am adding, see, 17 is here. 1 is going to be here. First, what I will do is I will write down the answer. Then I will show you how it is done. Why I am going to write down the answer and I am going to show you how it is done? Because to show you the speed that can be achieved from this one. Okay. So, the answer is 9. When I am adding it next, what I will be getting is 17. What I will get is 6. What I will get is 8. So, the answer is 8679. So, the process what I have done here is a faster addition. I will show you how it is done now. See, the first step is write down 9. The next step is add 8 plus 9. What you will get is 17. So, I will write the 7 here. Keep the 1 in the carry. The next step is add 7 and 8. I know that adding 7 and 8 is 15. When I put this 1 here, it becomes 16. Now, I have still a carry left. That is kept in mind. So, I have to write 7. But instead of writing 7, I have a carry. I will add the carry and I will write it as 8679. So, this is the trick that you can use for 4-digit number, 5-digit number, 6-digit number or whatever number digit numbers to multiply it by a 11. So, now you can practice the same thing in your home to achieve the speed. I will give the next multiplication trick which is also needed. Now, we will learn how to multiply a number by 5. Why 5? And again, it is an essential number that we will be getting in every calculation to get multiplied with. Okay. So, I will show you how to multiply a number by 5. Let me take an example number like 2, 4, 8, 8, 6, 8, 4, 6, 6. This looks big. I am going to multiply this number by 5. And the answer will be 0, 3, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 4, 2, 1. The answer answer is 1244342330. See, if you look at this, few might have understood what's the trick inside. If you see that 2 is nothing but 1, 4 is nothing but half of, like double of 2. So 8 is half as 4, 8 is half as 4, 6 is half as 3, 8 is half as 4, 4 is half as 2, 6 is half as 3, and 6 is half as 3, and a 0 is added. So some might have inferred what's the trick, and I'll let you know what is the exact trick here. So multiplying a number by 5 is very easy because 5 can be written as 10 divided by 2. So a multiplication of 10 is going to happen and a division of 2 is going to happen. Dividing a number by 2 is nothing but you can write as 1 by 2, which is nothing but half of the number. So converting a number into half is going to be easy only when it is even. But if it in case of odd number, halving a number is not going to be that easy. Okay, so I'll show you how to solve a multiplication of 5 using a even digit, or if it is a mixture of even and odd number. Okay, so let me take an example which is a mixture of even and odd number. 2, 5, 6, 7 multiplied by 5. Now we have a mixture of odd and even numbers together. How to do it? There are two ways to do it. One is splitting the numbers, then converting that. And the other one is dividing the number by 2 and do it. Let me show how it is done. Splitting the number is nothing but what I do is first I'll take this as 2500. Then what I'll do is I'll take it as 60, then 7. So this can be done in your mind easily. Half of 2500 is 1250. Half of 60 is 30. Half of 7 is 3.5. Okay. So instead of keeping it as 3.5, what I am doing here is I am not keeping any decimal value, because if there is a decimal value, when it is getting multiplied by 10, the decimal value disappears. So the answer will be 5, 3, 8, 2, 1. You might feel that this is very difficult to do, but I am guaranteeing you that if you do this in your mind, it is going to be faster than your basic multiplication. Splitting a number or dividing that into half and doing it is very, very easy. Okay, let me show you another example. 6, 7, 8, 9, 5. Now this is going to get multiplied with 5. Okay, see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digit number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide each and every number in that basis. Okay, so 60,000 is nothing but 30,000. I'm giving that in mind. 7,500 becomes 3,500. 800 becomes 400, 90 becomes 45, and 5 becomes 2.5. So adding them, if you have, for this, some can do it in your mind and others they need a paper to do it. The paper can help you faster, like this. So what happens here is you will get 6, what you will get is you will get 9, you will get 3, 1 minute, you will get 3, and you will get one more 3. Okay, so 2 is missing here, so I'll show you how it is done once again clearly from this side. Okay, let us do it here. So this is going to get here. The first thing is 30,000, which is half of 30,000, and I'll get 3,500. 800 becomes 400, 90 becomes 45, and 2.5. So 5, 7, 4, 9, 3, 3. So 339475 is your answer. Sir, again I am saying this process might look little bit big, but it consumes less time compared to the normal one. This is one way to multiply a number by 5. I'll show you the other way to multiply the number by 5 with the same example. So let's take the same example. 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 into 5. First step is divide the number by 2. So when I divide the number 6 by 2, write down the quotient here. So it is 3. There is no remainder, so I am leaving it directly. Now dividing the number 7 by 2, the quotient is 3. I have a remainder 1. The remainder should be carried here. Now dividing the number 18 by 2, it is directly 9. There is no remainder, so let it be there. Now dividing this by 2, the quotient is 4. Because 4 2s are 8, what I'll get is a remainder here. Now this becomes 15. Okay. Now what I have to do is divide 15 by 2, you will get the direct answer, which is, listen carefully, dividing 15 by 2, the quotient is 7. Okay, 7.5 will be your answer there. Okay, so the point will disappear when you get multiplied it with 10. This is comparatively easy than the previous method. The only thing is you need to know how to divide this faster. Let's take another and do it fast. So let's take 8, 9, 5, 6, 3, 7. See, I have lots of odd numbers. Now 8 divided by 2 is 4. The quotient is 4. No reminder, so I am going here. Again it is 4. A reminder. 15 it is going to be 7. A reminder. 16 it is going to be 8. There is no reminder. 3 it is going to be 1. There is one reminder. 17 it is going to be 9, because no, not 9, it is 8. 8 2s are 16. So it is 8.5. The point disappears when it is multiplied by 10. So this is how you can multiply a number by 5. The same thing can be done for some other trick that I'll show you what is the upcoming one. So by practicing this method continuously, you will start forgetting your previous method. It helps you to do it faster. If the number is smaller, this becomes very easy. If the number is little bit larger, it takes few seconds more compared to the previous method or the conventional method that you have been following for a long time. Okay, so let us learn the next trick that is needed here. The next trick that we are going to learn is multiplying a number by 25 and 125. 25 can be written as 100 by 4, whereas 125 can be written as 1000 by 8. See, in an examination you will be getting a number which is actually divisible by 4 and 8. Okay, so in that case, let us take a number which is 56 into 125. Here you might see that this number is complicated to multiply, but it is very easy to multiply when you know this. 56 is actually a number which is divisible by 8. If you know tables, one more thing, speed mathematics involves tables here. Okay, so when I divide 56 by 8, what I am getting is 8 into 1000, which is nothing but 56. This 125 can be written as 1000 by 8. When I cancel them, it is 8 into 1000. So the answer is 8000. Similarly, you can solve for this one. For example, let's take like 16 into 25. So what happens is 16 into 100 by 4, and this cancels 4 times. So 4 into 100 becomes 400. In most of the cases, you will be getting or you will be finding the numbers which will be actually divisible by 4 and actually divisible by 8. So that helps you to solve the answer faster. That's how the tricks are there, and one who is actually preparing a question to solve it within a minute will take the questions like this. So this is how we solve a number multiplying by 25 and 125. The next trick that we are going to learn is multiplying numbers between 11 and 19. This is also an important trick where we will be getting calculations where the numbers between 11 and 19 will be getting multiplied between themselves. So it's an easy trick to follow, and it is more essential while you are solving the examination. So let's take 18 into 15. This might look complicated for you to do it in mind, but it is very easy to do. Let me show you how it is done. The first thing is, take any one of the number. It can be either 15 or 18. So I am taking 18 here. What I am going to do is, take this 5 from the 18 and add this to them. So 18 plus 5 will become 23. Again you need addition here, so you need to know addition. Instead of writing it as 23, what I will do is, I will write it as 230. Done? Now, so in our next trick, what we are going to learn is, we are going to learn how to multiply numbers between 11 and 19 alone. So it is very easy to multiply a number between 11 and 19 because it is found in many calculations or many questions where the numbers between 11 and 19 alone will be getting multiplied again and again and again. So let's take a number which is like 18 into 15. So how to multiply 18 and 15? It's very easy. First, take any one of the number from these two numbers. I'm going to take 18. Then I'm going to what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add the 5, the unit digit from the other number to this number. So this becomes 23. Instead of writing it as 23, what I'll do is I'll write it as 230. Now the second step is I have to multiply 8 and 5. So 8 5 is 40. So this resultant should be taken and added with this number. So what you'll get is 270. This is how you can multiply a number between 11 and 19. Let me show you another example, which is 17 into 18. This looks complicated, right? So let us take with this example now. So now 17 plus 8 is nothing but 25, which can be written as 250. 7 into 8 is nothing but 56. So while I add it, what I'll get is 306. So again, what you are doing is you are adding numbers in multiplication. Okay. So that's why if you have mental addition capacity faster, the multiplication tricks will help you a lot by adding them faster. Okay. I'll take one more example like 14 into 17. So 14 plus 7 will become 21 is 210. 4 7s are, it is 28. The answer is 238. So this is how you can multiply numbers between 11 and 19. You can try this in your home to become the expert. So now we have learned 3 major tricks that are actually needed while solving a question. There are lots and lots of tricks, not 3, we have learned 4 tricks nearly. Okay, there are lots and lots of tricks that you can learn everywhere, but still these 4 are the major tricks that are needed while calculating, because I have seen questions which are involving that you have to multiply numbers between 11 and 19 and multiplying by 11, 5, 25 and 125 in large cases, and that's why I have delivered you these 5 tricks to make this calculation part very easily. We'll learn the other tricks later in upcoming classes. So right now these tricks are actually mandatory tricks. So thanks for listening my class. We'll meet you with a new video in the next class.